Sunday, March 12th, 2023, 11:47 p.m. Theater 7, Regal Aurora 16. You're Threading What You Don't Know is the last film print you'll ever touch. 6 reels, 47 pounds of polyester from Kodak's Rochester plant. A fresh print of Creed 3. Your hands know the path without looking. The booth smells like acetate and hot metal. Down below, 63 people are watching Michael B. Jordan throw punches at a flicker you built. You could do this with your eyes closed. You have done this with your eyes closed. For 32 years. July 1982. You're 12. Loew's Paradise in the Bronx. Your uncle sneaks you up to the booth during a reel change. Dust motes in the projector beam look like galaxies. 1995. Your peak. 24 prints a week. $45 an hour union scale. You were one of 600 projectionists in New York City, and there was nowhere else you'd rather be. June 2008. The manager walks in with a Christie CP 2000 brochure and a tight smile. He says it's the future. He says you'll be trained. Neither part turns out to be true. Tonight, March 12th, 2023. Last reel. Last print. Last time these sprockets click. Rewind 41 years. Your uncle was Salvatore, Sal, stagehand at Loew's Paradise in the Bronx. 2,900 seats, a ceiling painted like the sky, a pair of Century JJ projectors that weighed more than a Buick. Summer of '82, you see E.T. from inside the booth, standing on a wooden crate. Elliot's bike lifts off. You don't watch the screen. You watch the film running past the lens. 24 frames a second. Each frame a separate little painting. Kodak, Panavision, Dolby, Bell, and Howell. These are the words Sal said the way other uncles said Yankees. You started the State Theater on Fordham Road, summer after high school. Apprentice projectionist, IATSE Local 306, card number 8439. The old guys won't let you near the Simplex XL for 6 weeks. You sweep. You clean the gate. You learn by standing still. Then they hand you a changeover. Set, lace, check, close, cue, strike, start. 8 seconds. 200 feet of film through steel teeth. Miss the cue and 1,000 people see white. Hit clean and nobody knows you exist. By 1995, you're running the booth at the Ziegfeld on 6th Avenue. 1,131 seats, the last single-screen palace in Midtown. 24 prints a week. Premieres Tuesdays. You see say 7 and before anyone else in the city, and you know by reel 6 what's in the box because the focus pulls are suspiciously careful. $45 an hour. Union scale. Plus overtime. That year you buy a Honda Civic DX and a co-op in Astoria. You are 24 years old and you're never leaving this booth. You have calluses in 3 specific places. The base of your right thumb from the rewind crank. The side of your left index from the film gate. A thin scar across your right palm from an accidental splice, age 19, into a reel of Top Gun, fixed in the dark without stopping the show. October 1998. Your uncle Sal dies of a heart attack in his apartment above the auto body shop on Kingsbridge Road. He's 61. You carry his IATSE card in your wallet for the next 25 years. There are 3 rules in the booth. Nobody writes them down. Nobody teaches them in a classroom. You learn them because the man next to you tells you once, and if you make him repeat it, that is the last time. Rule 1. Never speak during a changeover. Not a word. Your ears are the instrument. The sound of the outgoing reel tells you exactly where the tail leader is. 3 frames before the last scene. 7 before the cue. 12 before the white. Open your mouth, and you miss the click, and 1,000 people see black. Rule 1 is silence. Rule 2. Keep the booth at 72 degrees Fahrenheit. Not 70. Not 75. 72. Too cold, and polyester goes brittle, snaps at the splice. Too warm, and it stretches, the picture jumps 3 feet. You carry a cheap Home Depot thermometer in your flannel pocket. You check it every 40 minutes. Rule 3. Trust your ears over your eyes. The picture lies. A healthy platter hums at 60 cycles. A platter about to seize drops a quarter tone. A gate full of dust chatters like a mosquito. A splice about to fail pops once, softly. You hear it 4 seconds before it breaks. You kill the lamp, pull the reel, splice blind. Audience sees 2 frames of dimming and assumes it's artistic. Rule 3 is why you're still standing here at 52. June 1997. Batman and Robin, 11 p.m., sold out. Second reel, left platter hums a half-step flat at minute 14. You say nothing. Finish the changeover. Run the show from the right deck for 76 minutes. Pull the platter after credits. Bearing shot. Trusted your eyes, the real pancakes on the floor. Trusted your ears, nobody ever knew. The rules aren't tricks. The rules are you. 30 years of paying attention becomes a second nervous system. The day the Christie CP2000 arrives, the booth doesn't need somebody who can hear. It needs somebody who can push a button mark start. September 2008. They installed the CP2000. $72,000. Size of a washing machine. Runs on a hard drive shipped in a Pelican case. A DCP, digital cinema package, with a key that expires when the run ends. You don't thread it. You don't babysit it. You type a 4-digit code and walk out. First time it plays, you stand in the back and wait for it to fail. It doesn't. Plays clean for 2 hours and 28 minutes. Driving home that night, your hands are shaking. Not from fear, from having nothing to do. They don't fire you. They fire you by attrition. Hours cut from 40 to 32 in 2009. Role folded into booth supervisor in 2011 at 60% of union scale. Fox drops 35mm prints in 2013. Ziegfeld closes in 2015. You transfer to a Regal in Queens. By 2019, you're a theater technician making $19 an hour. Your title has changed 6 times. In 2010, they give you an intern. Marcus Vega, 19, Brooklyn College film student. You teach him 3 rules in an afternoon. He actually listens. You realize you are teaching him a craft that will not exist by the time he is 30. The pandemic closes Regal for 7 months in 2020. They bring back 11,000 staff. They did not bring back you. Part-time booth operator at $17.50 an hour. Tonight is the last revival night. 3 rules. 36 years. 1 button. 11:52 p.m. Last reel of the last 35mm print of the last revival night at the Regal Aurora 16. Creed 3, reel 6 of 6, 17 minutes and 12 seconds. 63 people down there. Couple in the back row. A group of teenagers in row 11. One filming on an iPhone 13. A lone man in row 3 who's come to every revival night for 4 years. A family of 5 in row 7. Parents who grew up on 35mm. 3 kids who will never see it again. They're your last audience. They do not know it. You do. Reel 6 has a quiet stretch at minute 8. Adonis alone in his kitchen. Just the sound of a kettle. You use it to pre-thread the tail leader for rewind. Tonight, there is no rewind. You stand holding a splice, tape you will never cut, listening to the platter hum clean at 60 cycles, your ears diagnosing a machine that has 4 minutes of useful life left in it. 12:09 a.m. Credits roll. The regular from row 3 knocks on your booth door. 72 years old, retired electrician from Bayside. He hands you a folded $20 bill, and he says thank you. And then he says, I know it's the last one. You nod. He nods. He leaves. 12:16 a.m. You begin the breakdown. Lamp house first. Kill the xenon. Wait 2 minutes for the lamp to cool. Platter next. Unclamp the reel. 47 pounds of polyester on your shoulder like a sleeping child. Gate last. Camel hair brush. A tradition older than you. Taught to you by a man named Vincent who worked the booth at the RKO Proctor's in 1956. Vincent is dead. The booth at Proctor's is a Rite Aid. The brush is still good. You put the reel in its shipping can. Label it in black marker, in a handwriting you've used since 1989. Creed 3, reel 6, final print. You set it on the outbound shelf. Warner Brothers doesn't run 35 millimeters anymore. It's going to sit there until logistics realizes the chain doesn't need to move it, and then it's going to get destroyed in a warehouse in New Jersey. You write the label anyway. 12:24 a.m. You hit the house lights in Theater 7 for the last time. The janitor nods. You nod. 11 years of shared shifts, and neither of you has learned the other's name. 12:31 a.m. You walk the concession corridor. Popcorn machine off. Ice dispenser humming. Smell of salt and artificial butter. You clock out on the tablet. 4-digit code. Same as the Christie CP 2000 trigger. Your 2011 Honda Accord is in the same spot it's been parked in for 9 years. You sit inside. You don't turn the key. You look at your hands. Callus at the base of the right thumb. Callus on the left index. The Top Gun scar. These are the last evidence that the craft existed. When you die, the calluses go with you. You turn the key. The engine starts. The turn signal clicks on. Click, click, click. And for just half a second, you think it's a sprocket. You think you're threading a reel. You catch yourself. You pull out of the parking lot. You drive home. March 2025. You drive for Uber. Thursday through Sunday, 4 p.m. to 2 a.m. in a 2011 Honda Accord with 211,000 miles on it. You average 83 fares a week, clearing about 41,000 a year. When a passenger asks what you used to do, you say you worked at a theater. You do not say projectionist. Nobody under 30 knows what that word means anymore. Uncle Sal died in 1998 of a heart attack that took him in under a minute. The last movie he threaded was LA Confidential. He never got to see what came after. He is, in one specific measurable way, the luckiest of the 3 men in this story. Dan Becker is Regional VP at Cinemark. $220,000 a year. Keynotes CinemaCon every April. His LinkedIn says his mission is humanizing the guest experience through automation. He has never, not once, apologized. He has never known there was anything to apologize for. Marcus Vega is 34. Senior TikTok editor at a Williamsburg creator agency. $91,000 a year, editing 15-second vertical videos for a protein powder influencer. He still carries his IATSE Local 306 apprentice card in his wallet. Says it reminds him that he learned how to pay attention from someone who paid attention first. 1:07 a.m. You pick up a rider in Long Island City. Woman in her 40s, off a hospital shift. You make the left on 21st Street. The turn signal clicks on. Click, click, click. And somewhere in the back of your skull, a reel of 35 millimeters Kodak polyester runs through a Simplex XL gate at exactly 24 frames a second. And it has been doing this for 36 years. And it will keep doing this until the day you die. The projector cools in 11 minutes. The sprockets stop clicking. The lamp goes dark. Somewhere out there is a quiet room with your name on it. A toolkit you know by touch. A ritual that is yours. A rhythm nobody else hears. Tonight he walks out and leaves his. What happens when yours stops existing tomorrow?